Welcome back. Mark Oswald, Londonderry Heart, Home and Soul with Lisa Kerans. You're still here
I'm still here.
with Mortgage Equity Partners. And so the overarching question that I have as a realtor is people want to go out and buy a house. Saying, not so fast. You're going to need a pre-qualification and you're going to have to apply for a mortgage. So if you could please take everyone through that process.
Okay. So you want to start with contacting a loan originator. A lot of people think that you would get in touch with your real estate agent first. Very common misconception. That is not the case. You want to make sure that you can get pre-qualified beforehand. So initially you would give me a call or fill out my online application. From then on, I would go over with you, credit as well as documentation that we require in order to get pre-qualified, which is bank statements, pay stubs, W-2s, and 1040s. At that point, we would determine the amount that you can get pre-qualified for. Oftentimes, I give referrals over to real estate agents unless you already have someone that you're willing to work with. So you'd send over the pre-qualification to your realtor. At that point, obviously, the realtor would show you homes and figure out exactly what you're looking for. At that point, if you find a home that you like and you negotiate, you would send me over an executed purchase and sales agreement from your realtor. At that point, we would go ahead and send out disclosures. The real estate agent orders the inspection on the home. If everything comes through clear on the inspection and there's no issues, we would go ahead and order the appraisal just to make sure everything's good as far as that's concerned and the value of the home. I try to get everything together so we can skip the processing part and send it directly to underwriting. You want to make sure you have all the documentation in order. Oftentimes, if we can't send it directly to underwriting, if there's missing information, if we need to wait for an additional bank statement to prove assets, so it would go to processing at that point. After that, again, it goes to underwriting. At that point, they make sure just everything's completely in order. There's no missing information, that your income matches, with the IRS and with everything that was stated. Pretty much just crossing your T's and dotting your I's with everything. They really need to make sure everything's in order.
What do you see, Lisa, that trips people up? They give you the W-2s, they give you the ability to go get a credit report, but what is it, just a lack of responsiveness with documents that are required, or?
I would say the biggest thing that I have personally run into is with down payments. We have to see the down payment seasoned for 60 days in their bank account, or at least a paper trail of where it is coming from. Many people will save money inside their house or wherever. That doesn't work. It has to be in your bank account for the full 60 days. If you don't have it in there, that can really hold things up. And sometimes you can lose, the home that you want because of it if the seller isn't willing to wait at that point. But that's the biggest thing.
Can you explain gift letters?
Yes. So many people get down payment gifted to them, whether it's from a relative or whomever it may be. Again, something that needs to be seasoned. From the person that's gifting you the money, it needs to be seasoned in their account for 30 days. You have to show the paper trail, so you need to see it coming out of that person's bank account and into yours. And they do need to write a letter stating that they are gifting you the funds for the down payment. Needs to be signed and dated by both parties.
Closing costs.
Closing costs, it varies, and that a lot of the time is dependent upon credit. The better the credit, the less your costs can be. Most times we can have the seller provide a credit to go towards closing costs, or we can even roll it into the loan often. That way you have less coming out of your pocket.
PMI. What is it and why do we have it?
Private mortgage insurance, it varies depending on the program. So FHA's rates are a little bit different than USDA and conventional. It's pretty much where you're not having a significant down payment, that 20% down. It's a higher risk to the banks. So they're just kind of putting an extra little bit of insurance on them just in case something were to default. But Yeah, it varies. The amount varies depending on the loan amount and the type of loan that you're getting.
What did I miss?
Nothing that I can think of.
You've got notes, come on.
I think that's pretty much
Oh,
it.
the length of the process. I get this frequently, and I defer to the loan officer because I don't want to make promises I can't keep on behalf of someone else. So if someone's on top of it with documents, responsive to your requirements, what's it take for a mortgage to be approved?
I guess for the total process from pre-qualification or application until closing, it can be 45 days. It really depends on how soon you find a house. So from executed purchase and sale agreement to closing, it's usually around 30 days.
Okay, terrific. Final thoughts?
I really don't have any.
The question I didn't ask that I should have?
Nothing that I can think of. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Okay, good. Thanks for coming along.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Remember, be of good heart.